Hi, my name is AK Stout, and this video is about how to use Twitter and some options that you have when working within Twitter. When you go to twitter.com and log in, you're first taken to your home screen. In the top left of your home screen, you can see information about your profile. You can compose a new tweet. You can see the trends for your area if you have your location entered into your settings. And then you're going to see a running feed of the tweets by the people that you're following. Coming up top here, sort of in the upper left of your profile, you're going to click on Connect. When you click on Connect, you can see interactions. This is the people that have started following you recently and anybody that has mentioned your username or retweeted you. Here you can also get suggestions of people that you might want to follow. You can also follow people based on category by clicking on Browse Categories. Or if you click on Find Friends, you can find friends that you have from Facebook that are on Twitter, friends from LinkedIn that are on Twitter. You can also enter your email information and see if any of your email contacts are on Twitter. Going back up to our menu options across the top, the next section is called Discover. Here you can see what people are talking about on Twitter. These are going to be the most popular stories. Tweets have come in on these stories all day. If you want to see the tweets about these stories, as you scroll down, you can click on View Tweets About This. In this section of Discover, you can also see activity. Activity happens when people that you're following follow other people, people that you're following add people to lists, etc. You will also get friend suggestions here as well. Let's go back out to the home screen. Besides being able to compose a tweet here, there's also things you can do with the tweets that are coming in from the people that you're following. If you put your cursor over top of one of the tweets, you can reply. Ignore classic retweet, that's an extension that I have. You can go to retweet and simply repost verbatim exactly what that person posted to your network. You can go to favorite and mark a tweet as favorite to come back and look at it later. You can also open a tweet. When you open a tweet, if that person has put a picture or a video like you see here, that will open. It'll tell you how many retweets there's been, how many favorites there's been on that particular tweet. And if you want to see that tweet further, you can click on Details, and it will open that tweet up in a whole new page just by itself, giving a unique URL to that tweet should you need it for reposting purposes. You can also create lists on Twitter. If you go up to your little person icon in the upper right hand corner, you can see where your direct messages are. Direct messages, just to back up a second, are messages that were sent just to you that are personal. That means they're not tweets, so they're not public. Only people who are following one another can send direct messages back and forth, but it's a nice way to privately communicate on Twitter. But again, here you can also go to lists. So you can create lists of people on Twitter. It'll help you kind of sort through the noise on Twitter. So for example, I might have a list of people from the Baltimore Sun, or I have a list of Baltimore businesses that I'm following, so that when I click on these lists, I'm just going to see the tweets from those people. If I want to create a list, I'll come to the top here and click on Create List. I can put a description I want. I can make it private so it's just for me, or public so other people can also follow my list. That way, when I'm out on Twitter, if I find somebody I want to follow who should go on a list, I can click on their avatar, I can follow them, or I can click on the drop down next to their name. You can see I have lots of options here. And if I want to add them to a list, I'll click Add or Remove from List. Then I can select which list I want to add them to, and then close out, and I'm done. And those are just some of the things that you can do with Twitter.